Hello guys, welcome to the Trading Parrot. A very quick update. Just want to talk about the 4-hour and daily progress during the day. We're going to do that very quickly. And as you can see, in the bottom of the chart, we have this triangle on the 4-hour RSI. We have these two breakdowns from Saturday 1 week ago and Saturday this weekend. And you can see that we have been forming a channel with a resistance below this trend line. We had to accommodate this from being in here, which is perfectly matching these two guys there, but we have to move it there just because there was a fake out. Unfortunately, that doesn't allow us to use now the trend line like this and to claim that we are hitting resistance because our resistance has been moved higher. And today there seems to be a big move in here with a green candle, but as you can see, even though it's an engulfing candle across all these three white soldiers, can we call them red soldiers because they're pointing down in this case? Yeah, sure. But the engulfing is bullish at this point in time, but it couldn't manage to get above our resistance. Our resistance comes from RSI 57 on the 4-hour, and we are currently seeing a rejection there. But it's kind of now two candle patterns battling with each other, so I want to really pay attention to this order block if we can get above the 98.2 or if we're going to see further continuation to the downside. And why is that? Because we have the three red soldiers, I'm gonna call them like that, that doesn't exist, it's white, but they're pointing down, and then we have the green engulfing that is taking everything back that the three white soldiers took when we came down. So it went back up, and we are seeing big volatility right there. And one of the things that could happen is that if this gets bought up and it pushes back above, we could see continuation to the upside as quickly as that. Continuing at this level, rejecting the price, then we need to start focusing on a breakdown below the 92. So if we see something like this, the 92 becomes really important. So far, we are still within this area of the triangle, so nothing has really happened. We're just goofing around in here. There's no breakdown, breakout, nothing until we confirm something beyond those extremes. On the daily time frame, we're just back to where we came from, right? At some point, this was looking almost like a green candle. We break out. That's why it's so important, guys, so important that you pay attention to these levels of support and resistance. 3 times support, 3 times resistance, 4 times resistance. Pretty relevant still, the 97.5. Today we were above it, and I'm pretty sure that many people took a long above this, and now they are regretting it because it's coming back down to the previous support at 94.8. Let's see if that holds. Let's compare that with the past performance on the CPR. Extremely important because in the previous cycle, let's see if I can do that very quickly, you can see that we have a very similar pattern in here. Let's squash it to there. Now you can compare side to side, and this price action that we are having in here, which is just 4 days, past cycle took a lot more than that, more than 3 or 4 times that period, going back down until possibly reaching and touching one of these pivots. Watch the video in the morning. There's lots of moaners there that don't want to do the homework of learning all these things. If you don't want to learn too much, don't watch the full video, just skip to the CPR and get the most important part of the video. That's all I'm asking. Yes, I think that is what I wanted to say about the price action. Let's see the liquidity pools. Everything is the same as the morning. And also I wanted to check this liquidity is increasing a little bit at 93.9. It's becoming interesting. And since we're putting in lower highs, let's see if the structure starts shifting down in here. And I'm also going to look into the ask and bid liquidity. I'm also caring about, you see the sellers came back right after the bid liquidity coming in, just like in these points in here. As I said in the morning, we got a nice bounce up of almost 3%, 2.5, but then immediately the sellers are selling pretty much everything. And that is not great because it's contributing to their rolling over, which we can see like this. I don't like those things because those things end up in doing that and potentially getting us that lower low. Pay attention because that could be one outcome, but if we start breaking above the 4-hour as well, then you get your hint to take along, right? So if this is not defined. In here, we're still looking for what's going to happen. If we break above this, we start looking for longs. Break below, start looking for shorts. As simple as that. Or you can trade extremes. Of course, that's another technique of trading, trading each of every short the resistance, long the support, or trade the breakouts, depending on your trading style. As long as you can identify those levels and then follow your own trading patterns, that's also fine. And I'll see you on the next one. This is just a very, very quick update because I cover the altcoins and I don't want you to be completely asking and wondering what's going on with the price action on Bitcoin tonight. See you in the next one. Bye bye.